Emily Peterson is our next FTBA Scholarship recipient. Emily is from Coral Springs and will be again attending University of Florida. Parents are James and Stacy Peterson. Emily's mother works for FTBA member Westwind Contracting. Emily?
Good morning. As I pack for college and prepare to move my life to a new place, I'm forced to decide which of my possessions are the most important to me and which to leave behind. Most of the decisions that I have to make are pretty insignificant, but there's one item that I will never leave behind. One item that I will triple check my bags for. One item that I will turn around for even if I'm only a mile from Gainesville. And one item that I'd like to take the time to tell you about today. I got my Birkenstocks in April of 2019, and there hasn't been a day since that I haven't worn them. To others, they may seem like just a dirty old pair of shoes, but to me, they're a lot more. My Birkenstocks have been there for me for better and for worse, and have accompanied me in some of my life's biggest moments. I had them when I won my first Model UN award. I had them with me on a school trip where I met some of my best friends. I was wearing my Birkenstocks when I got rejected from my dream school, waitlisted at my second choice, and accepted into the University of Florida, which I'm very happy to be attending. They were in my bag on the sidelines when my soccer team won the state semifinals and when we lost the championship. The first thing I did after stepping off the field after every game and after every practice was take off my cleats and put my Birkenstocks on. They were with me when I recovered from 2 surgeries this year and when I had to shamefully go out in public with gauze wrapped around my head. I had my Birkenstocks on when I took the SAT and when I got my score back, and I also had them on when I found out that I had become a National Merit Scholar and that I had received this scholarship from the FTBA. My Birkenstocks don't only remind me of the most meaningful moments of my life, but also serve as a sign of the things that I will accomplish and the memories that I hope to make in the future. They will be there for me on my first day of college, when I meet and make lifelong friends, during late nights studying for finals in the library, and when I go through the grueling process of applying to medical schools. They will be there for me during game nights, girls' trips, and nights in. And unless my disproportionately small feet have a large growth spurt during my undergraduate years, my Birkenstocks will be there for me into medical school and my professional career. They will be there for me on my first day of work, when I'm reading over cases at home, and maybe even when I find the cure for an incurable disease, or the next vaccine for the next deadly virus. All these things that I hope to accomplish and more have been made possible by the Florida Transportation Builders Association and all of you here today. Without your efforts and generous contributions, my goals, specifically medical school, would not be within my reach. I plan to save the money that I got from this scholarship and put it directly toward my postgraduate education. I'd like to thank the FTBA and all the scholarship donors for making my goals more attainable. Next, I'd like to thank the Scholarship Selection Committee and everyone who interviewed me for realizing my potential and awarding me such a generous scholarship. Lastly, I'd like to thank the Ritz-Carlton for hosting this conference and welcoming us all here today. I don't know exactly where I'll end up in the future, but I do know that whatever I do, I'll have my dirty old Birkenstocks with me to remind me of where I've come from and how far I have to go. Thank you.